Welcome back. This is Bastion Assassin, and we are live streaming Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We are right at the beginning of Sequence 6, and I hadn't realized that you can play this mission right from the beginning of Sequence 6, so we're gonna do it. Anyhow, I apologize for streaming so late today, and not streaming this afternoon at all. I don't know how far we'll get tonight. I've had a long and difficult day. I may just want to go to bed after one sequence, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I just wanted to share something. I meant to record this. I was just going to do the game DVR because I came to start this mission after doing a couple of Burroughs liberations and killing a couple gang leaders, right? Doing a couple gang wars. And I came here and I couldn't start the mission. Like, it would say Sequence 6, a thorn in the side, suggested level 6, and then it wouldn't say any of the other parts, and it wouldn't say play. And Henry wasn't standing here. And I looked down, and Henry's the top of Henry's head, just from like his nose up, was poking up out of the floor, and his hands were waving in the air like he was stuck in a fall animation. I'm like, oh, poor Henry. That was so bad. I said, Henry, I'm afraid we can't go out anymore. You're just beneath me.
What good is a key if you don't know what lock it opens?
I dare say Miss Thorne is in the same predicament.
Henry, Mr. Green, here, this is it.
This matches a casket owned by the Queen, kept in the Tower of London.
It's a fortress. I don't suppose you have any friends there?
A guardsman? If you can find him once you're inside.
I'll talk to you again when I have the shroud. Thank you for your help.
Right, yes. Good luck.
Evie?
You can definitely see the tension there. It's like butter. Thick as can be. Butter's thick. It's thicker than water. Thicker than blood. There, that can be my new catchphrase. Butter is thicker than blood. You know, like blood is thicker than water. It's kind of stupid. That's why I said it. Oh. I love this mission. This was one of the E3 demos for the game. I love it, love it, love it.
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes. Thorn may already be inside. Better stick to the shadows.
Unfortunately, in my time in London, my brief 4 days, I was not able to see the Tower of London from the inside, at least. I passed it nearly every day as my hotel was very near to it. The hotel was just a couple of blocks north of the Tower Bridge, which, let's see, stand just about down there somewhere, which you'll see in the Rift map. And I'd see it every day, but I simply didn't have time since I was there working, and came down to it. There just wasn't enough time to see everything that I wanted to see while I was in London. So I was really happy when Syndicate came out. At the very least, because it allowed me to play in a city that I have actually walked in. Oh, I'm supposed to kill fewer than 5 royal guards. Well, there's one. Bad start. I came in all aggressive, like. Come on, Evie. This is part of the problem with Unity's parkour system, which is what Syndicate uses, is that you're not able to do a lot of manual inputs. So right there I couldn't side eject, even though there was clearly a spot that I could have side ejected to. I could not do it.
The shroud is in a chest that matches the key. Find it and bring it to me.
Halt! Escort to the keys. Halt! Who comes there?
The keys.
Whose keys?
Queen Victoria's keys.
Hers! Queen Victoria's keys! And all's well!
You're not with the Royal Guard. How many of you are there? Tell me.
Let me go. This is treason. Just you wait until I get out. There'll be hell to pay.
I want to cite my history, but I don't remember it for certain. I watched a documentary once about the Tower of London, and I know that it's very old. I don't want to say how old, because I don't remember exactly. I don't want to misinformation. Alright, what are we gonna do? We got that guy. We like the unique kill. Let's go do that. You can't see anything.
You're one of Green's friends, aren't you?
I apologize, I was just checking something on the Xbox.
Thank heavens you've come.
That Thorn woman has Templars everywhere, disguised as guards.
I think I could pass as one of them long enough to sneak you inside, except the guards out here already know my face. We need to deal with them first. Meet me by the White Tower when you're ready.
Alright, this means that we're basically left with only like one other guard that we can kill, right? The disguised Templars count as killing royal guards? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. That guy's totally gonna see me. Nope, he was facing the other way. Okay. There's one up here, isn't there? There's a lot of fellas. It's a good thing there's not a limit to 10 like there is in Black Flag. You can only tag 10 enemies, you know? We need to be closer. Zip, 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 zip. Like Miracle Whip. That was awful. Never let me rhyme. It could be fatal. To be fair, Miracle Whip does zip. Hey, hey, hey. Are they still looking at me? They're not looking at me. Okay. Shh. Alright, yeah, those guys do not count against my limit of killing 5 royal guards. I can kill more if I like to. And we've got that key. I don't think I need the key or anything else if I'm gonna do the unique kill, right? Like, these are all kind of mutually exclusive, if I remember. Or at least semi-mutually exclusive. Let's see. It's far too far for me to scan. That taking me straight down to a tree. That's not really the best perch. Little beam. Okay, what does the key do? Chief Yeoman Warder. Advantage unlocks all doors, carries the master keys, which can open any door in the castle. So, from what I remember, you kind of want to have the key from the Chief Yeoman Warder in order to do that one, whatever it is. Freeing the constable fellow, or whatever his name is. Which is not the way we're going to go about finishing this mission. We're doing it the simplest and cleanest and most E3 kind of way.
That's all for the men out here. What's next?
Miss Thorne wants me captured. If she sees me in chains, she might let her guard down. Can you make it look convincing?
You mean pretend like you're my prisoner? I'll do my best, Mom.
This works just exactly the same way as the kidnapping does.
If we get too close,
You can
those Templars
control
might realize I'm not one of
the
theirs.
detection
Then let's
radius
keep our distance.
by how quickly you move.
I've caught the assassin! Open the door! Inform Miss Thorne I'm bringing in the assassin!
Ha! You got her. Good man.
I prefer to know who I'm gonna have to avoid, so when I do kidnappings like this, I like to scan with eagle vision. Make sure I can see everybody before they see me.
Ah, as if the likes of you could stand up to Miss Thorne.
I think it'd be more suspicious to be moving this slowly than less suspicious. You know what I mean? Like, it's really slow. Oh, I don't know if I can slip past that fella. Wait for him to patrol back the other way. Right, because that doesn't look suspicious at all.
I found her wandering inside the walls, ma'am. Thought you'd want to speak with her.
Welcome, Miss Fry. Do you care to tell me where the shroud is? As you wish. I shall find it without your help. And then I'll strangle you with it. Watch her closely. So, you have murdered me after all. But what good will that do you? The shroud isn't here.
You sought a tool of healing in order to extend your own power.
Not mine. Ours. You are so short-sighted. You'd hoard power and never use it, when we would better the condition of humanity. I hope you never find the shroud. You have no idea what it truly can do.
Tell me then.
No.
You'd better go. The rest of them.
So actually I'm sitting here chatting with my wife, and I'm realizing, hey, I should be talking about these things in the stream as well. We were talking about the whole wiping away the blood kind of ritual thing, right? There's not an exit down here, is there? Why am I moving down? That, had hopes. Had hopes. I really wanted to move up, didn't I? Well, this is a nice little tour of the Tower of London for you. Here's the Tower of London, and here we go. Anyhow, we were talking about the wiping blood with a handkerchief thing, which is sort of parallel, or at least very similar to the wiping the blood with the eagle. It's equivalent to that, with the eagle feather from AC1. And how that was something that didn't return in any of the other games in the Death Corridor scenes until here in Syndicate, which I appreciated its return. It would just, if anything, it shows a nice little bit of respect to AC1, you know, and like I've said before, the Death Corridor rooms in Syndicate do feel very much like AC1 with the characters standing up and talking to you. It feels more lively and important and conversational and like you're actually getting valuable information instead of just telling him to rest in peace. Not trying to dog on Ezio there, but I really, really like Death Corridors where you learn something important. And that wasn't always the case in the Ezio trilogy. Anyway, we're talking about this because that ritual and other certain assassin brotherhood kind of
Take this down. Then I want it sealed until you receive further orders.
ideals. Never mind, I'll talk about it in a minute.
Miss Thorne. You supplied me with the means to secure London's future. The city thanks you. The Order thanks you. I thank you.
He certainly is a melancholy
The
fellow.
shroud can only be worn by one.
There can be only one.
Therefore, I hereby dissolve this partnership. I promise to endow you with an income into your old age. That is the most I can do. The Father of Understanding guide you. Yes, what is it?
Miss Thorne, sir.
What of her?
I'm sorry, sir. She is dead.
Well, no, I don't have to fire her.
And the key? Where is the key?
There was no key found on her body, sir.
Keep your cool, keep your cool, keep your cool. Can't do it.
The shroud will be mine, even if I have to raise hellfire to do it. Burn the letter.
It's just an embarrassing letter now. Did you want me to use that candle? I'll just stand here. Instead of burning that letter like you asked, I'm just gonna stand here. And scene. Okay. So we're talking about how that ritual and many of the other rituals and practices that we see in the Assassin's Creed originate in Assassin's Creed Origins with Bayek. And I'm really excited to see like why those things happen. We've seen just glimpses of a death corridor from Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't want to be spoilery about it, but the feather ritual is definitely in the game. And the death corridors look absolutely beautiful, so I'm excited for that. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, assassin dance, assassin dance. She's got a nice click to her heels when she does the assassin dance. I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, don't hit my head anymore. Okay, let's see, what have we got? Oh, we're in the Strand. That is not where we really want to be. Let's see, there's 5 missions in the sequence. Let's go and check the train, make sure none of them are there anymore. Because I tend to miss the ones that are on the trains.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
That bloody time, dear sister.
Okay. Bank is empty. Or safe is empty, rather. There are no story missions here to be found. Mr. Green, do you want me to get some flowers for you? Weird. Alright, I guess I'm weird. Let's see. We will fast travel some more, which just, you know, gives us the opportunity to do the assassin dance again. Is our 3rd loading screen in a row? How exciting. Getting a lot better at this Syndicate assassin dance. I used to struggle with the assassin dance on this engine. I don't think Arno is very good at it. We should switch to Jacob sometime soon and see how good he is at it. Evie is not bad at the assassin dance. One good deed.
I will not build a single bus for you criminals.
Oh, you'll do as we say, Bailey. Or we're gonna have to pay you and your family a visit.
You leave them be.
Hey!
Faster! Move it! Come on! Come on! Gotta go. Come on! Easy go.
Well, I did not want to drop off. I wanted to drive.
Roll there. Take deep breaths. They're gone.
Not for long. They'll hurt my kids. I don't know
Faster! Tell me why you've got the blighters after you.
The city's been turned upside down since Hathaway Transport and the Milner Company went belly up. With no one to fill their shoes, the gangs made their move.
Well done, Jacob.
As is Bailey, the only omnibus builder in the city, they are demanding that I work for them.
Here now. Slowly.
Come on! I know good men who want to form a united transport company. What is it they say in America? For the people, by the people? That is our intention for the London General Omnibus Company.
There you are.
But those thugs got hold of the deed.
It stopped. Sorry about that bad driving for a second there. I was simply using... Oh gosh! That was nice. I saved the guy, give him a ride, and what does he give me in return? He runs me over. No gratitude these days. Okay, do not let the target exit the factory. Basically, kill him before he can leave, right? Or we're supposed to steal the deed. Does it matter if our target is dead? There's somebody here? Oh no! Okay, nobody else. Nobody else heard that. Whew, that was lucky.
Well played, I suppose.
Well, now I feel stupid for dropping down. I was just trying not to get detected. But resulted in all the issues that I'm having now. Really? With the gun? Okay, now I gotta kill him. That's fine. That's fine. That is obviously the easiest way to get caught, then kill him. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. I try to run instead of using, or free run instead of using parkour, I try to use parkour instead of just using the line launcher all the time. That's what I get. Walls that can't be climbed. That's what they gave us in this game. Can't wait for Origins with every wall being climbable without being sticky like Breath of the Wild. That's an exciting prospect. Come on, we want a triple. While we're here, let's go grab that chest. I am incredibly low on cash right now. But my train income has been just about maxed out. So money shouldn't be too far off. I've just been spending everything, which, you know, is kind of wise. Trying to get all the gang upgrades and keep current level gear. And where I can, upgrade that gear, though. I don't think anything I have right now is upgraded. A handsome cab? Why didn't you say so? No! Come back. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the handsome cab. Have a nice day.
I sent Roth's men a message. You and your family are safe.
You are blooming brilliant. The founding members of the London General Omnibus Company. Good, moral men. All of them. We'll have buses rolling before you know it. Thank you, Miss Fry.
My pleasure.
Now let's nod our heads and stare awkwardly at each other, pretending to make small talk. How pleasant. Alright, let's see here. I think the remainder of the missions basically are going to be Jacob's. Should be 3 more missions in the sequence. Dance. Oh, we should have switched to Jacob before fast traveling. Then we could have tested our theory. I think Evie's a better dancer than Jacob, most likely. I guess we don't have to be in a loading screen to test that. Oh goodness, we haven't leveled up Jacob. Let's wait until we hit the ground level so we can open up our inventory and everything. We definitely need to take some time, put a little TLC into Jacob. We did just unlock the, what was it? the Gold Blessing Kukri, which is what Evie's using. We'll give that to Jacob as well. We've got some level 7 DLC gauntlets that just came along with everything, so we'll equip those even though they're not upgraded. Looks like we just unlocked this. I kind of like that gun better. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's not level 7. Oh, that's why it made that weird sound. I couldn't equip any of those things. He's not level 7 yet, because we need to equip his skills first. Adoy. Let's put it all into fight. After all, this is Jacob. How many points have we got left? There's our level 7. 8 points left. Let's get combat stamina. And what else we can afford? Decent or any of these. Let's up his stealth a little bit, maybe. Intimidation's super handy for kidnapping missions and stuff, and since I'm doing those, I don't know, I could just do him as Evie. Alright. Not quite level 8 or anything yet. Now we should be able to equip those things. Like, what's it making that silly noise? It's not equipping, of course. Let's see if we have any level 7 belts unlocked. There are some level 7 belts. It looks like they're... This one's tied to the story. This one's in a hidden chest. Is that what the locked chests are? That's kind of what that looks like. A couple of them that are paired to the story. So for now, we can give them... What have we got right now? A level 3 belt. Let's up them to this level 5 belt that we've already got. Or we could craft this level 6 belt. But we don't have a lot of money in general, so I'm not going to do that. Let's change his outfit up. I really like the gunslinger coat. I think I like to put it in a different color. I hope there's someone out there has seen Wild Target. It's one of my favorite British movies. It's kind of dark comedy. Again, it's called Wild Target. As Bill Nighy is the protagonist. He's a hitman who falls in love with his target, who's played by Emily Blunt, and she's just absolutely ridiculous as she is in all of her best roles. And it has Rupert Grint in it, who's Ron Weasley from the Harry Potter movies, as well as Rupert Everett is the antagonist. But it is just... Oh yeah, and Martin Friedman's in it. Martin Friedman's in it, and he's just fantastic. It is comedy gold. If you like Assassin's Creed, I think this is what gets it for me. Is just the comedy of the life of an assassin. It's dark at times and incredibly funny. It is PG-13, mostly for language, as well as some sexual innuendo.
Bus feud ends in blood!
I'll take one.
Here you go, sir.
I say we stop this goodwill towards strangers nonsense and focus on what London really needs. Solid leadership, whose hard work will raise everyone up to success. As go the titans of business, so goes the world.
Oi!
You weak fool. Get a job!
The best guards money can buy won't do Mr. Dredge any good.
Now give me back my newspaper! Alright, this is not the one I'm thinking it is. Oh, good. The mission in the bank is one of the more obnoxious missions in this game. I've never been very good at kidnapping this guy without getting caught by the police. I will try to do it here. Nope. Oh, that was close. That's always what happens is I get caught and then I have to end up chasing him down. Oh, I just about bumped into that other police officer because I didn't have him scanned.
Stupid pillock! I'll have you arrested. Now, wait a minute. I know that voice. Fry. Is that you? Gracious. Fry!
That don't look good.
Jacob, it's me, Sergeant Frederick Appeline.
Freddy.
Sergeant, undercover. There's to be a robbery at the Bank of England, I'm sure of it.
Robbery? It's a fortress.
The boys at the station thought I was joking. Wouldn't be so funny if it was their life savings.
Who's behind it?
That's confidential.
Oh, come on, Freddy. I can help you. Imagine the headlines. Thieves caught in the act. Abeline right, all along.
Well, I suppose I can fill you in a little. Every fiscal quarter, a branch of the bank is robbed. Never the same branch. The thieves are supplied by Cockham merchants.
Thanks for the info, Freddy. Sergeant, I'm keeping my eye on you.
Alright, that one wasn't too bad. Nice and short. Means we should be able to at least finish Sequence 6 in this stream. Where is our next mission? Quite a bit further away down here on the Thames. Let us fast travel and test Jacob's dancing skills. Oh, so I went back and played some Breath of the Wild today. Managed to finish the middle trials. The Trial of the Sword. Still gotta do the final trials. That'll be most of the DLC, I suppose. I haven't even started Master Mode. It's terrifying to me. Breath of the Wild wasn't an easy game by default. I totally forgot to dance. That's embarrassing. There will be plenty of chances. I may just forget every time.
Watch yourself! I'll be on you in a flash!
You're with me.
You make me sick, you know that? What's wrong with that? I'll punch it all in your face, you go
Charge him.
Oh, enjoy carving too.
It's not my problem now. While we're here, I can pick up a couple of collectibles. Can you turn these down like 1 or 2 notches, though? Let's see. A spot of tea.
If only I knew which shipment it was. Then I could trace the weapons to their owner.
Capital idea, Freddy.
Here we are, the shipping docks. Now, where are the Cockham crates intended for Mr. Plutus?
Coppers will want to know what happened.
again?
What happened?
Someone come quick!
Locate the smuggled Cockham weapons. You know, this building's so tall, it doesn't actually make a good vantage point, because it's too high up, you know? Oh, I remember this one. With the haystack. And the guys, and the whistling. And I failed utterly at that. There wasn't a full sync yet, was there? Quick before that guy turns. There's dead bodies. There are dead bodies, rather. No, he's just gonna ignore the dead bodies. There was a whistle in the haystack. Is it this one?
Tea. Maybe later.
Guess not.
I could hide better than that.
Too golden an opportunity to pass by. Those screams are the best part. Guess what? Whoever survives gets to be dropped upon.
Where the devil is it?
Some bloke's trespassing! I hope your prayers are in order.
The gunplay in this one's really fun. And they provided nice opportunities to include guns in your combos. Oh! What a double. Unfortunately not a triple, but what a double. Yeah, come and investigate, dude. I'll still be here. If you're quick. But, you know, if you're not.
Hello.
to wait for the crates to be retrieved.
Don't want them tea leaves turned to dust, do we?
Protect these crates. Any mistake will cost you dearly.
Keep your knickers on. We hear ya.
Good, because I ain't repeating myself.
Is this the tail? Is this the one? Oh, this is, isn't it? You have to tail this, this carriage. Is this easier from another carriage? I think it might be.
Damn this fog.
At least at times. I think it's a little bit too difficult to pull off from up here. I'm gonna head down and grab a carriage. Hello?
Keep moving. Slow down. Scared of ghosts, are you?
Oh, this would work a lot better if I had one more gang upgrade. I think I've got the money for it. Which one is it? I don't have the money for it. Darn. I've got to get away then. I've got to do this on foot. Unfortunately. As it is a lot easier to do in the carriage. Itself to stay out of the restricted zone. Basically, it would remove the passive notoriety that is a big part of this game. It's funny because, really, this is one of the first games to have passive notoriety.
My dear sister thinks I'm
Since,
destroying
like...
things.
No,
I'll
Unity
show
had it.
her
I take it
how I
back.
settle
Unity had it.
accounts.
Even Revelations had it. Most of the games that have two factions, like this one does, have one of the factions have a form of passive notoriety towards you. And passive notoriety was something that was introduced. I don't know why I'm calling it passive, but it's notoriety that you can't control. It's notoriety that you can't do anything to manage. And it was introduced in Assassin's Creed 1. Basically, what it was is that each sequence, your notoriety would increase until Sequence 6, when it was just so intense that if you weren't blending as you ran down the street, or not run, you can't run and blend. If you weren't blending as you went down the street, you would be detected almost instantly. And, so let's see. And AC2 came out and they changed up how notoriety worked. That, it was something that could be controlled, that you were either notorious or incognito, and that you could control it, manage it. I'm still tailing it. Okay, there's a new guy getting it. Okay. You could either control it, or maintain it, or you could even neglect it and just not worry about it, and be notorious all the time. Basically what that meant,
yes.
right?
Lead me to Mr. Plutus.
Was that most of the times you ran around the game, guards were pretty apathetic towards you. Even AC2 had certain people that, the Patsy at the beginning of the game, who treated you as notorious all the time. That was only at the beginning of the game, really. You know, and anytime you're in a restricted zone, you're treated as notorious. In that guards will start detecting you before you even do something bad, just because they suspect you. And,
Doing fine, girl.
so Brotherhood had the same system. Revelations removed notoriety in favor of Templar awareness, which only really controlled whether or not you were going to have your den attacked and be required to do a den defense. But as they did that, they added two factions, which we've seen, like I said, in Unity and Syndicate as well. You had the Byzantines, to whom Ezio was notorious, and they would start spotting him immediately, whether he was doing something wrong or not. And the Ottomans, to whom he was not notorious, who would just be completely passive towards him unless he was committing a crime or on a rooftop. Or in a restricted zone, of course.
You are.
AC3 had 3 levels of notoriety. And I think AC3 is, ironically, notorious for this. Because you constantly... I mean, you couldn't get through a fight without reaching like level 2 notoriety, and then you're just spending all your time managing that notoriety, and I think that was kind of problematic. Yeah, let's not go in that way.
The weapons are here.
Oh yeah, I'll say it in a minute.
Same routine as before. The twopenny opens a vault, we robs it and leaves the money in his storehouse. Look sharp, the boys are waiting.
To the Bank of England. Yeah.
Plutus is twopenny.
Okay, so then you've got were we still talking about Revelations? Right? No, we're talking about 3. That's right. So in 3, you've got 3 levels of notoriety. It was a pain to manage. You had 2 factions in AC3, the Redcoats and the Colonials, right? And the Bluecoats. But it didn't matter too much. They'd fight each other, just like the factions from Revelations would. But they didn't detect you any differently. Unless you're talking about inside the forts in which the Redcoats will detect you, and the Bluecoats will wait for you to commit a crime. But that's because you captured the fort for them. In AC4, again, they kind of had 2 factions. They kind of had more than that. You know, there's always like different other different kinds of enemies, like thieves and stuff. But you know, we're talking about the 2 main enemy factions. And in AC4, they're very similar to AC3, in that you have like the Spaniards and the Redcoats. You know. Again, no real difference in notoriety. AC4 did away with notoriety, conventionally speaking, and added a wanted level system for the naval system, which I always found to be much more manageable. I mean, it was simple, like you capture a ship and you reduce your notoriety. In Rogue, it was kind of annoying because you had the same kind of thing, but it would create notoriety in a zone. The zone was like a war zone, and you needed to leave it in order to reduce your notoriety, or else you'd be getting attacked by more and more powerful ships. And I found that to be a little bit burdensome. I guess we'll get on to Unity here in just a minute, because we're about to start the mission, and it's not a good time to talk.
Well, what say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
Twopenny's robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in. I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. You can spot him near the entrance. And, oh yes, one man keeps a close watch on the vault door. He watches it like a hawk. If he sees you, he's sure to seal it. The guard captain, Gus Howard, knows Twopenny well. He is in on this, I'm certain. Mr. Fry, please use discretion. The only way to implicate Twopenny is to catch him in the act. Do not jeopardize him. No big displays. This is the Bank of England. If you encounter any trouble, I'll be in the atrium. In disguise.
You know, if he wants discretion, he's talking to the wrong Fry twin, unfortunately.
Twopenny won't be leaving that vault.
Alright, so as I was saying, Unity, right? Reintroduced a similar system to Revelations, which is no surprise since Unity was directed by the same creative director as Revelations, Alex Amancio. And it worked pretty well. I mean, the two factions weren't drastically different, but the primary difference was that the Royal Guard, or not the Royal Guard, the National Guard, would be neutral to you, whereas the Revolutionaries would seek out trouble. You know, they'd start detecting you as soon as they saw you. Let's see. Unlocks unique kill, must know 2 pennies weaknesses, kidnap, the head of security. Okay, we like unique kills. Let's see. No, there's a secret no, not just a secret entrance, but there's a secret passageway that we have to use for full sync, which is annoying because it makes it hard to use all these fun different things. Easy vault access guards will move to let the manager inside. Kidnap the bank manager. So wait, were these both kidnaps? So we can only... They're basically mutually exclusive, right? One gets us unique kill and the other only gets us access to... Vault Watcher. Kill him to keep the vault door opened. Closes the vault door at the first sign of trouble. Kill the Vault Watcher. No need. Anyhow, Unity has the two factions. Revolutionaries detect you no matter what. And it seems they kind of did like a soft return on that here in Syndicate, where the police won't really detect you, but the Blighters will. However, they added a nice little notoriety control in the form of a gang upgrade that you can get, which makes it so they'll no longer detect you unless you're in a restricted zone or committing a crime. Okay, which one's this one? This is the one we don't want, the bank manager. Is this the entrance that we want? I think this is the entrance that we want. We don't have lockpicking 2 for him, do we? Oh no! This is going to prevent us, I think, from being able to... use the secret passage. And that's okay. Unless there's another entrance somewhere around here. Which I don't think there is. The secret entrance is beneath us. Somewhere. Let's try and make our way there from a different entrance. It'll be exciting. I should probably switch to throwing knives instead of my revolver. Is there any way down from here? Man, I am not used to doing the assassination this way. This is a horrible entrance. Look at this. I guess there's only one guy in here. Watch this huge empty space. We need to head back that way, right? Oh! This is it. This is where it is. How exciting. Let's just end this guy. That's the locked door that I was worried about getting past. That's the entry point that we'd used. Nap time. Wait, is he coming through here? He had better not be coming through here. Goodness gracious, he'd better not be coming through here. Alright, so here's the thing, right? This is annoying. Like I was saying, you've got to use the secret passageway, but then you've also got to kidnap that guy to unlock the unique kill, right? So it just requires a lot of finagling to kind of maneuver around and do both of them. Basically, I come down here, use the secret passageway, first and foremost, to unlock, there it is, the optional objective, and then just backtrack, which is horrible. I don't think a lot of the optional objectives in Syndicate are horrible. That one is. Because it restricts the way that you would play. Or at least is obnoxious to work around. Okay. I can't really get over there. There's a locked door. Is this... That's not the guy we need. Yes, that is. The head of security. We need the head of security. So the purple one. Right, the one with the unique kill icon. Let's try not to kill too many of these guards. Again, I think this is the only guy in here. And in you go. I wonder how many people I can hide in this one closet. Should we test it? It's gonna get hot and crowded in there. What's that green guy? It looks like a rook. And this lady in white right here. Who's she? Blend in with this group right here.
Oh, fancy. Fitting for Twopenny's tomb.
Why is she white? Looks like maybe she was an opportunity that they may have patched from the game or something. Okay, there's another entry point out that way. And another one further that way that would get us closer to that guy. So... up we go. We can go back out and then in again. This doesn't feel familiar to me. I'm wondering if this is not the way that I've done the mission before. That makes me anxious. I've definitely never used this entrance before. Those chains are horrible. They look awful. Nope, can't kidnap him right now. He's too close to that guy. Now.
Where is Twopenny?
Please, I have a family. He's in the vault ogling his priceless paintings.
I think now... Wait. Oh, because now we could use the... Oh, now we could use the secret passageway to get down into the vault. And we probably should. Is there... There is. Okay, good. Sorry, dude. I apologize. I should have just come here and interrogated this guy first. Maybe that's what I've done in the past. It just all seems ridiculously unfamiliar to me. I know I've done the unique kill here many times before. Alright, we took care of this guy in this room, right? So the room should be empty, allowing us to go straight into the secret passageway. Right, we have to climb the stairs, because these huge balcony sort of things that we can't work around. Unique kill available. Just a moment, my ear itches. Not that you needed to know, I suppose. Okay, we should remember then, which direction is that? We are facing west. So, the secret passageway is on the southeast corner, if we want to escape back out that way. Which I don't think would be a bad idea.
Mr. Static will be pleased with our work tonight.
gonna wait a little patiently. Hopefully that guy doesn't come back this way. Oh, he totally does. Don't come my way, don't come my way. What's that trying to get? Oh, up there. Interesting, except it totally gets spotted by that one.
We'll be rich.
Okay, there we go. It's just a matter of waiting out that fella.
Damn your clumsiness! Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
And these two fellows.
As long as you live, we'll be rich.
Shh. Shh. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Shh. Oh my gosh, I lost it. That's okay. No, did I? That's not our target. That's not our target. Did the target detect us? I don't think he did. This is strange. But I think we might be able to hide. Become anonymous.
I won't lose you this time.
So is he just gonna walk in here with the dead bodies in here and be like, whatever, I'll look at smart. 'Cause I'm anonymous. Oh, for reals? Okay, he's just gonna walk past all the dead bodies that I left on my way in here. Whatever. There's art to be looked at. There's the guy's hat on the floor. Oh. Are the bodies gone? That is quite beautiful. If a little pixelated. Don't do it, Jacob. It's horribly unclassy.
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the experts in investment. Nothing would be built or improved. Nothing would rise above the muck without our hand guiding. No creating the future. They benefit as much as their work.
It is their city, not yours.
Without our investments, there would be no city.
For the path of the dead.
Alright, it is time to quietly leave this place. And I've actually never used the secret entrance, or the secret passage, to escape. I've only ever used it to infiltrate, not that I did a particularly good job today. So, let's try using it as an escape route, because I think it would be a much quieter escape route than what I usually use. Which is, you know, kind of like running past everybody or fighting everybody or whatever else. This, I'm assuming, will be both quieter and quicker than what I usually do. Quite a simple matter, really.
Thank goodness, the police! We're saved!
Arrest them all for robbing the people of England. The Bank of England is closed until further notice.
So how does he explain that? That they were robbing the Bank of England and they came out saying there was murder and the guy robbing it was just dead. I mean, I'm sure they didn't have the same kind of accountability that police have today, but they had to have had some degree of accountability. That is, after all, what the rule of law is.
The currency, a laughingstock. Inflation out of control, twopenny brutally murdered.
And yet Parliament does nothing.
The bill will be defeated, sir. That buffoon Disraeli shall be taken care of. It has been arranged, upon my honor.
Your honor carries little weight.
How dare you, sir!
The poor people of this city have suffered enough. Today I granted a significant rise to my staff in order to counter inflation.
What?
I would supply all of London if I could. Meanwhile, you sit in your club and wax poetic with promises your honor cannot pay. Your family's fortune, however. I wonder what they would offer to keep your record out of the newspapers. About the same as Disraeli would offer for your balls, I'd wager. But let's be generous. Why limit ourselves to one or the other when we can have it all? What say you, sir? Shall I come collect? No more dallying. The halls of Parliament must be free to govern. Again. Understood? You may see yourself out.
Gonna ruin your desk doing that. I guess he can afford another one. Ooh, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
A letter. For me.
For me. I think he's gonna say it again after the loading screen, isn't he? Because once is never enough. That's right, because we're gonna start sequence 7, and he's going to
Dear Mr. Starrick,
say all this
men
stuff, and then he'll
hired.
say it again.
Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. B. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly.
Oh boy.
A letter. For me?
For me. Alright, looks like most of our missions now are going to be in the Strand, and I think Westminster, which I have not liberated. Whether to liberate or not. You know what? I'm going to call it an end to this stream. I'm going to liberate these last 2 boroughs. And then I'll be able to come back tomorrow afternoon and do 7, 8, and 9 without any real problems. So, I want to thank those who were here for the stream. I want to thank those who watch me here on Twitch. If you enjoy this stream, if you enjoy this kind of content, please follow me here on Twitch. If you're watching later on YouTube, I'd appreciate your likes, subscribe, your comments to let me know what I can be doing better. As always, remember, just have fun.